Okay, so next up, we do need to make this clickable as well. So we're going to click on that, do this, web page. We're just making links. We can just put that on the Kate Spade homepage. Make sure you copy the whole URL, the https://www. You want all of that in there, and then push insert. So when they click that button, it'll take them to the homepage. It's going to be this whole thing that's clickable, but you can add in, like we could have put it here, honestly, but we want to delete this, so we can actually click on this and push delete, and that will get rid of that. I'm going to click on this and delete it too, because there's some extra dividers in here that we just don't need. Okay, these are social media icons. There's already some in there, but if we wanted to bring in like more, we can bring these over potentially. Okay, that's a little different, but if we click on that, we can delete it. Let's see, what is this one? Social follow. It's the same thing as this, so I'm going to delete that as well. But if we wanted to bring those in from scratch, we'd just go to social follow and click and drag them in. They're already in there though, so let's click on this and edit. And we can actually change the icon style. So let's go with the black, because that will match the thing that we're doing here. We want to kind of make it match. And then social pages, if you open that up, we can actually link up the Facebook page for Kate Spade. So let's go to our internet browser, search for Kate Spade Facebook. Should come up here. Let's see, Facebook homepage, Kate Spade New York. Click on that. We want to get this link, facebook.com Kate Spade. So Command C. Make sure it looks legit, which I think it is looking legit. Sometimes there might be like a spammy page out there that's not right. But I'm guessing that was correct. The correct page. This one is looking... Actually, maybe this is it. Darn it. Well, try to find one that looks legit, but it should be facebook.com/Kate Spade New York. This is maybe the UK page and not the US. But as long as you get it connected to one of the Kate Spade Facebook pages, that will work. You don't have to do Twitter or Instagram, but you would go through the same process to find those links. Just Google search Kate Spade Twitter, and then find that Twitter homepage and link it here. Okay, network. So you can actually add in other networks if you want to. So we could put YouTube in here, and it'll place it in there. So go ahead and put YouTube in there just to show you can know how to do that. Let's take a look at our sample again. So we can actually, we could move this below. Oh, actually, let's see. Let's move that above. And then let's redo this to match what we have. Gift cards, customer care, store location. So I'm going to put that in there. So I've got that in there. I could, link up these individual things if I wanted to the web page, but I'm not going to do that. You don't need to do that. Oops. Okay, so it's looking a little bit better. We do need to add in, oops, I need to do that. I'm trying to look at the preview again. We do need to add in this black bar up here, so let's delete this stuff. We don't need it. There's some extra stuff in here we just don't need. We'll bring in the black bar, but let's bring in a text and click and drag that over, and then we just want to select all of this, Command A if you have your cursor in here to select all. Let's go ahead and center everything, and then it's on Tahoma, which is good. And then we want to type in what is in here, free shipping and free returns to all 50 states. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Okay, I've got that in there. We can kind of click on the background of this, and let's see. I'm going to deselect, and then I'm going to go to the settings, and I'm going to go to the background, like this paint bucket, and then we're going to go to black. So I kind of had to go down a little bit. And then, like over here, I deselected, and then I came over here and then here. There's another separate box here that you can get. This is where you would change your font color to white. And we can always make this a little bit bigger. Maybe bold it. to make it stand out a little bit more. So that's pretty close to what we had, honestly. And everything is clickable. So that's looking pretty good. Now we can actually clean up this footer a little bit. So go ahead and put an MSU Northern for the organization name. You know, just put in a made-up address. United States, I put in New York. You know, just used our postal code, and then go ahead and, you know, maybe say don't sell my personal information. I'm not sure where that takes you, but and then put insert. So do update this down here with a fictitious address and some fictitious things. So there's an unsubscribe down here for the customer if they want to unsubscribe to your emails. You can't remove any of this stuff down here because we have the free plan. If we had the pro plan, we could just get rid of this and make it look more realistic, obviously. And then it does show my email address, so down here. And let's rename this. This is the name of our email in our campaigns. In the back end, when we go to our campaigns, we can see all of the emails we've made. So go ahead and name that welcome email demo. I did that by clicking up here. So it should be already saved. I think that is pretty good. So let's go to preview and test up here. So we've named it. We finished up you know, the design. We named it. We made sure everything was linked up within the design that needed to be linked up, such as the nav, at least sale, Kate Spade. And then this graphic needs to be linkable, and so does the Facebook. Once we have that, we added this in to match. We deleted a few things, and then we updated the address. We changed the name here. So let's go to preview and test. Preview, we can see what it looks like on desktop or mobile or in the inbox, which is kind of handy dandy. Okay, that's kind of what it's going to look like. Desktop, we can see what it looks like on mobile. Doesn't look bad on mobile. That's good. Inbox, we can kind of see, that's probably with the pro plan, so we don't get that. That's fine. So you can actually enter in my marymaryaward3@gmail.com here if you have troubles actually sending the test, but let's keep going. You can send tests emails as well here. Pretty similar to the preview area, honestly. Oh, maybe it's the same thing, honestly. Yeah, so there's the email address you can enter into here. You can enter up to 5, and you can put in a note, and then you can send that. This is something to try if the other option doesn't work for you, which this is the main option that hopefully will work for you. Also, we do need to scroll up in here and add in a good welcome message. So the subject line right here, and then this is the pre-header. This also shows up in your email inbox from MSUN. So definitely update this to be about 6 to 10 words. Include the first name, you know. Include your first name. So if your name is Mary, put Mary in there. If it's Emily, put Emily. If it's Michaela, put Michaela. And then, so that's also part of the tips that we talked about, using personalization, right? Using their first name. It's a good idea. You know, if you're Zany, you know, you could say, maybe something like this, but you can make up your own. Something, I don't know if I need that. Welcome to the family. Or something. And you can put emojis in here, so go ahead and put a smiley face or something in here. Just to show me you know how to do that, but not too many, obviously. And then we don't want too many caps either, because that's kind of spammy looking. So do work on your subject line using the, oops, let's see, you have to push save to make it stick. Using the tips from the lecture slides in week 12. So let's go ahead and push continue once we've done all those things. Schedule for later is something that you probably would have to pay for. I know that was on the Pro plan. So let's just do a send now. Welcome email, that's our email list. That's what we want to have selected. This will show the subject pre-header from name. From this to this physical address here, you can always edit it here. You can check resend to non-openers, but you have to upgrade that, sorry. And send me early results. I don't know if that's necessary, but yeah, once you have it looking like that, you can also look at the preview here. You can send now. Send now. So typically it takes a few minutes to send. So in your email contact list, hopefully you did check that little checkbox. I have permission to send to this person. If you didn't, then this might not work. You can always go back into the test area of your campaign. So if we go to campaigns, we can get back to our welcome email demo and and look in here. And you can always do, let's see, where's it at? You can always send a test here. So, and that might work better than the other option. So hopefully the continue button works for you though, without too much problem. Yeah, and that's pretty much the process for sending those emails out, building those in Constant Contact and then sending them out. So go ahead and do that, follow along, send it to my mayorward3@gmail.com account, and that will be what I look at for a grade. Try to include your name in the subject line, so when you go in there and edit the subject line, add your name in there. And yeah, we'll talk to you later.